guys, welcome to my channel. In my last video, I did not really introduce myself to you guys. My name is Holly. I am a homeschooling mom of 5. We have 4 boys and 1 girl. Chase is 11, Max is 9, Liam is 6, Mason is 2, and Evelyn is 7 months. And today's video is going to be comparing the Willow pump with the Elvie pump. I get asked which one I like the best. People ask me a bunch of questions. What's different about the Willow versus the Elvie? And so today I kind of want to just give you guys that compare and contrast. I exclusively pumped with Mason for about 6 months with him. And so with that one, I used the Elvie. And then this time, since I still had the Willow, I actually was pumping while I went back to work and I was a waitress. And so I actually pumped while I waited on my tables. And thankfully, both of them were quiet to where I don't think my tables actually heard what was happening. And so the people I worked with got a kick out of it and would look at me funny when I would change into them. But hopefully none of my tables knew. And if they did, who cares? You got to do what you got to do as a mom trying to provide breast milk for her baby. And so when I had Evelyn, I was kind of comparing and contrasting both of them and decided, let's try the Elvie. So I went and bought that, and I like both of them. There's a few things that if I could put one breast pump into one, I would take pieces from both of them. So today we're going to go over what just me through my journeys, what I like, what I don't like, and yeah, so let's get started. So the first one I want to go over is the one that I started with, the Willow. So this is what the Willow looks like. This is the first one that they came out with because it's over 3 years old, almost 3 years old. And that was the one that I bought with Mason. I will say, the first thing I will say, the reason why I like this one the best over the Elvie is you have less parts to wash. So with the Willow, you just have this base. You have your buttons, the power button. This is your pause button, and then you can change the suction with these. You have your flange, and they do recommend replacing these. I think it's like every 3 months. And then you also have this bad boy. And that is all the parts that you have to wash are these 2 pieces. That's it. So that's what I absolutely love about that. And then, so all you do is you connect to this. And then you have your bag. This is probably the #1 downfall you're going to get with this pump. These bags are so expensive. Now, I do know with the newer generation pumps, they did come up with reusable cups. I can't use those with this older pump. I have heard some mixed reviews about them, but I don't know for sure. But you literally just connect the bag to this piece, open this up, it locks in there, close that, tuck the bag in, and they have little pieces that lock the bag in there to keep it steady. And then you just snap it on. That's literally all you do. It's super, super easy. That is the one thing that I absolutely love about this pump. It's easy. I got good milk production from it. Can't complain. The only downfall with this one is the price of these. Now you can go and look on YouTube. There's a ton of hacks where you just I stick a toothpick in there and you can drain the milk into a bottle, another bag, and then all you have to do, you can put these things in the fridge and reuse them all day. So I definitely did that when I used the Willow. At work even, I'm in the restroom, emptying my bag into the bottle and putting it in our cooler and using it for the whole shift. So that is basically it. Oh, and then it does come with these cute little bags. You get 2 of them for each pump. It comes with the chargers that you plug in there. Super quiet. No complaints. The only complaint is the price of the bags. But with the hack, you can get around that. So now we have the Elvie. A few buttons. Not too many though. You have your power button. The cool thing, which I didn't explain this with the Willow, you have a left and a right pump. So you have to use them on the left and the right. You can't alternate like you can with the Elvie. You can hit this button here and pick what side you want to use. And then you have your power button and then your suctions. So that was the awesome thing because when I'm feeding Evelyn, because she is exclusively breastfed, so I can push what side I'm putting the pump on, and then if I'm feeding her on the opposite side, I can pump while I feed her, and that definitely increased my supply, was pumping on one side, feeding her on the other side, and then I can alternate, and I just used the one while the other one was charging, and then once the one ran out of battery, I can just swap them. So that's the really good thing about the Elvie, is you can use one for both breasts. It doesn't have to be just the same breast. Now, here's the downfall with the Elvie, and I'm going to show you all the parts it comes with. Now, these parts are pretty cool. They go on your bra, and they're bra straps. So that's really cool that they offer that. You do get 2 shields, and if you see here, that helps you measure, like determine which one you should use. And you just put your nipple in there, and then it tells you if it's too far away, you need the smaller one. If it's too close, use the bigger one. So that was the really cool thing, because with the Willow, you don't know if it's proper. It's hard to tell if it's properly fitted on, and you just have to go with basically milk supply to see if you have it on right. So that is the nice thing. You can easily tell which one that you need to use based on the image. And then you get these things that they go on here. Like that. The thing with these, you have to make sure they're completely dry, and you have to make sure they're on properly, or it doesn't suction all the way. So if you have suctioning issues, check this and make sure it's all the way dry and put on all the way. And that can be a huge reason why you're not getting good suction with those. Then, when you get the double breast pump from Elvie, you get 4 bottles. So that was the really nice thing. It is a lot of parts to wash, but you do get 4 bottles with it. They all come with these lids, and they just screw on. So you can, it pumps the milk into the cup. You can just put this in the fridge and then use this, dump it into a bottle when you're ready to use the milk. Or you can not do that, put it in a bag and freeze it, which is a lot of times what I did, because I was exclusively pumping her and still am. I just put it in a bag, but it was really nice. It gives you the option just to put it in the fridge and put it in the feeding bottle. And then, so to pump, you have this, and you put this, screw that on there. They have little dashes, and it tells you which way to put the lid on. And then you have your flange that just snaps on, like, goes on like so. And then you're ready to go. So you have this. This piece goes into the Elvie. And then this just locks in like that. and it's ready to go. Hit what side you're going to pump on. You have your little release button that releases the cup. You are supposed to take this out. You just push it in. It pops out. You're supposed to clean this regularly, because now here is the biggest downfall, and I have a embarrassing but funny story now that I'm not in that situation, but it was very embarrassing at the time. These will leak on you. And I know a lot of people, if you bend over, milk will come out of this piece. A lot of people that I've noticed watching on YouTube and reading on blogs and online, they will wear breast pads with these to prevent leaking from coming out of your bra. And back to the beginning when I said I did this as a waitress, and I was waitressing and waiting on my tables and taking care of people with these in. All right, so that is all that I can think of right now about these pumps. Again, both great pumps. You just have to determine what is important for you. If you like the versatility of the Willow and not having to worry about leakage or cups, and you just want to have the bags, put them in the freezer, however you want to do it. You just have to determine what's best for you guys. And I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe. I am a new channel hoping to bring out lots of content for you guys. Being a homeschool family, this is our 3rd year doing this. I want to bring out a lot of homeschool content to hopefully help new families on their homeschooling journeys. I get asked a lot of questions about how we got started, why we chose to homeschool, how we do things, our homeschool room. So I want to bring that kind of content to you guys here in the near future. And so hopefully you stick around, and yeah, let's create an amazing mom community. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe.